download the Haps app. That's HAPPS. Like, what's the Haps? Download that app and subscribe to get notified when I go live. Hopefully, you will. We've got a few subscribers already. Support the content on Haps. Hopefully, you support me on YouTube. Hopefully, you support me on Facebook. Soon to be Twitter, because I guess I got to get more active on Twitter. Some things happen I didn't know about it because I never get on Twitter. But if I'm gonna be the voice of the village, I guess I got to be on all these different platforms and whatnot. So I have no idea really where I'm at right now. I have no idea. It's supposed to go through YouTube, and it's supposed to go through Facebook, and it's supposed to go through Twitter. I've got Twitch accounts. I got a Periscope account. I never even logged onto them, so I'm gonna log onto them, and I guess it's going to give me the opportunity to go on all those platforms. And I'm literally on the mobile now, so when I get on the computer, I can have it go on, all of the other ones like the Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Um, it's like 6 or 7 of them that we got aligned with, and just ain't got it all together. So we just got to make sure this platform goes through, because we want to make sure if the audio is clear on a mobile, we know it can be clear when I'm on the PC. And so it looks like I'm getting some notifications out. I'm just going to go on this separate phone and see if I actually come up. Oh, wow. It does say I'm live. Word up. It says I'm live on Facebook. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here real quick to even see if it was going to work. I'm not very technical with this, but hopefully it gets to the point where it makes it a lot easier. But yeah, subscribe to me at Haps. If you're already a subscriber to YouTube, I appreciate that. If you're not a subscriber on YouTube, hit the Black Watch channel. Become a subscriber over there. This Haps platform looks like it's coming through. So, somebody said I got all 3 notifications. That's beautiful. So I got a couple people on here. That's beautiful. So it is working. Doesn't give any names up. I guess I got to get people logged in, or maybe they got to subscribe. We'll figure it all out. Yeah, it's just a way to make things pop. And when we actually start talking about monetization and things like that, this is where that platform is. But yeah, where I'm at right now, man, it's some crazy shit. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of pissed off. Anybody that doesn't know me on the Haps platform, when I say I'm pissed off, I'm not like really pissed off. I'm not about to go out and do something to somebody. When I say I'm pissed off, I'm about to get some shit off my chest. So to the Haps community, I appreciate you. Had a few messages, some well wishes and whatnot. I appreciate it. It is free. A most dedicated soldier out there, boy. When I need some info, freaking get it to me. Sister Kim, I see you checking in on Facebook. I haven't gone to YouTube to see what it looks like on YouTube. Right now I'm just trying to, like I said, just trying to figure this out. Let's see if we can get to a live. We got. Well, I could probably just go right to my channel. Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. So yeah, through the Haps app, I go by Brother Shannon. We're at the Village Voice, and the handles and things got to be different. They got to be changed around. So, nothing new to most people, but yeah, where I'm at right now with this Dante Clark or Dante Wright thing, excuse me, Dante Wright, much love to his family, much respect. Hopefully they get some things lined up real quick. because this is going to be an uphill battle. You know, you see, she just resigned. You know, Dante's murderer just resigned. She's trying to protect that pension. She's trying to protect that pension. And the chief of police just, too. He might want to be a chief of police somewhere else. So instead of getting fired, he thought he better resign too. He wasn't culpable and shit. I mean, she was a 25-year vet. I wonder if she got more time on the force than he do. 25, 26-year vet, and your ass out here killing motherfuckers unarmed for $346 warrants? Yeah, she's trying to protect that pension. So I get it. All good on you. Okay, cool. So yeah, we moving about. You know, things are getting progressively more smooth with this technology. Appreciate my brother Sean hipping me up to this HAPS platform. We don't know how to work all the buttons yet. We don't know how to work this, so I don't even know exactly how to do things on this platform. But what I do know how to do, I know how to tell people to subscribe to the HAPS channel. You know, get it so you can get the notifications. But you got to download the app. It's free. Download the app, and we can kind of go from there. I appreciate you, Sister Kim, sharing my video. But yeah, with Dante Wright's situation, we had a 20-year-old man who called his mother. He was astute enough to call his mother, let his mother know he was getting pulled over. He didn't have no record. I know they're gonna say he had a criminal record. He had some little bullshit ass weed thing, didn't show up for the virtual hearing, which is dumb. If court is online, why the fuck wouldn't you be showing up? I don't know. But he didn't show up for that, so it got him a little warrant. I think he might have had a weapons charge, small weapons charge, some dumb shit, some young 20-year-old shit. But the warrant was $346. It was nowhere near a situation where they thought he was going to be any type of danger. Okay? He didn't have a weapon on him when they frisked him, you know. But I just need to know why she felt the need to pull what she called taser. I just got hip to that video. So when she's calling taser, she didn't know she didn't have a taser in her hand, seeing that a taser weighs maybe 1/4 of what her service weapon does. I mean, a taser doesn't weigh that much, maybe half a pound. And if she's carrying a Glock or something like that, that's like 2 pounds. So you carrying a Glock that weighs 2 pounds and you carrying a taser that weighs half pound and you don't know the difference after 26 years? That's a problem. That's a motherfucking problem. I have a problem with that. And throughout the HAPS community, I appreciate anybody that's going to be understanding my content. I do cuss a lot. Okay, profanity is used on my set. Also, what I do a lot, I go way out there and then I bring it back. I got kind of that boomerang message type shit. So sometimes I just get off on a tangent and then bam, 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 I'm right back here. People who know me, who listen, you know, the 6, 7 motherfuckers who pay attention to me, they already know. But for the new people, don't just think that I'm just out there. Understand the message will come back. It always comes back. Boomerang. So yeah, I need to know exactly what she was thinking. And with them calling it an accident, we need to be seeing some purposeful charges. 26-year vet shoots unarmed black man. Where the charges at? If it was an accident, if it wasn't premeditated, if it wasn't second degree, I need manslaughter. You killed somebody. You killed somebody. You gotta go. Don't tell me qualified immunity is gonna be able to protect her too. She feared for her life. She wasn't even first on the scene. She wasn't even second on the scene. She ran up and got in the mix, pulling her less dominant side weapon. You put your weapon on your dominant side. You knew goddamn well she didn't pull that weapon from her dominant side. Come on, man. I need to see some manslaughter charges. I need to see some manslaughter charges. I need to see this early. And what else I do need to see? Y'all can see me, so I don't know who's in here now. But are my letters backwards? Because it's showing me that the letters are backwards, and I've been getting used to them being frontwards when I've been doing the other feeds. So I want to make sure my letters ain't backwards. I don't want my shit being backwards on this motherfucker. Let me see if I'm watching it. My letters. Uh oh. Okay, no, they're not backwards. I got it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, there we go. I'm frontwards. Looks like I'm frontwards. Good deal. Excuse me, because I cut off the music. I had some other shit going on the phone. Let's hear here. Okay, we get the music. I like music beds too. For all the Haps people, I like music beds. So you generally gonna hear some music up underneath me. I try to use some royalty-free shit, but every now and then I'll slip a regular song in there. Hopefully that we don't get any type of copyright shits. Like YouTube, they will ding me and say my videos aren't monetized. Well, I don't have enough subscribers on YouTube to have my videos monetized, so I don't really worry about that. They know I'm not trying to sell nobody shit, make no money off of it, but they still give me that hit. I don't know why they do that, but they know what I'm doing. I just like to vibe the music. So yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta get the people who might not be used to me, and the people who have watched me before. Y'all already know where the madness is at. Appreciate you, Sister Kim, for sharing the video, most definitely. But yeah, I need to know what's happening there. I need to know what's happening there on that. Is she gonna be able to use the police union legal fund? Because she was the president of the police union. Now she's resigned. Is she still the president of the police union, even though she's not a police anymore? Or can she just be like Derek Chauvin and still get the benefits of the police legal fund? He got fired, and he still gets to use the police legal fund. She resigned, so she probably in line to still get some bread, too. I'm like, how a motherfucker get fired, get charged, and still be able to use the benefits of the job? Sign me up. Sign me up. You did the job, you fucked up the job, you got fired from the job, but we'll still pay for your legal fees. Really? Okay. And you know that funky ass Joe Biden, yeah, that motherfucker, he gonna say some punk shit. Let me get it right. So it's my first one on Hap, so I want to make sure I'm clear, I mean, I'd want to make sure I was clear if I wasn't on Hap, but y'all know how I do. Motherfucker said it was a tragedy that Daunte got killed. It was a tragedy. But then he said there's no justification for people going out and looting, though. It was a tragedy that Daunte got killed. But there is absolutely no justification for looting. Now, I know some of y'all probably sitting there thinking like, well, what's wrong with that? It was a tragedy. It was a tragedy. How about this, motherfucker? How about there being no justification for Dante being murdered and it's tragedy because they looting? How about that? How about you flip that bitch around? Maybe if there was no justification for Dante being murdered and the looting was just a tragedy, maybe this world would change. But since you think it's just a tragedy that Dante got killed, but there's no justification for looting, that's why the shit will continue. Brother Brian, she'll probably get on the Chauvin train as well. Legal fees, yep. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. She's got a seat booked. The president of the union, you know goddamn well she gonna get her legal fees, right? He got fired. She resigned as the president of the union. You know damn well she getting some legal fees. Yeah. This motherfucker said it was a tragedy that Dante got killed. But there's no justification for looting. It should be no justification for killing Dante. And that looting, yeah, that's a tragic situation. But nah, he said what he meant. He said what he meant. So we go from that situation to the next situation. One black man after another, one more brutalized man after another. Sorry, y'all. I be moving when I'm doing this, you know. Yeah, you know, as you see, you know, I do partake. I'm not behind the wheel right now, so I can let you know I am smoking cannabis. I only smoke hemp in the car. I don't smoke cannabis in the car. I smoke hemp in the car. It's perfectly legal. Or imperfectly, doesn't matter. Still heals me and could heal you too. But the next situation, dealing with Lieutenant Karan Nazario, this situation bothers me because, I mean, I don't see shit first. I'm not a roving reporter. I'm not one to be one of the first people to see stuff. So maybe I didn't see this when it first came out. Or did it just come out? Because what I'm learning is it just came out. I didn't see anybody with this past 2 weeks ago, maybe. But this lieutenant in Virginia that was pulled over by these race soldiers, I mean, we're talking, this was Jim Crow. This was Jim Crow. I don't know if Dante was Jim Crow. Could have been, but this was definitely Jim Crow shit here. I mean, Lieutenant Nazario was in his vehicle, brand new vehicle, and he had a plate in his tinted window and they couldn't see the plate, which they should have been able to see the plate if they walked into the car and seen the flashlight, whatever. When we got to the disrespect, when we got to the pepper spraying, when we got to the get out on the ground, and you knew he was a armed forces disrespect, was not going to get any better. What's happening, Sue? So what we worked with was, you know, he didn't kill him, but why they go through? Why the peppers? Why not this officer and probably wasn't going to be any type of threat. Why did he go so hard at Lieutenant Nazario? You have to wonder. I mean, it's really hard to get into the mind of a white supremacist sometimes, especially a white supremacist bigot race soldier with a badge. It's hard to get into their mind. Their mind is so small. Their brains are so fucking small. It's hard to get into their fucking minds. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. So when I'm thinking about what I'm seeing is a man in a truck, two cops, should be able to have a good conversation. Crazy thing was, he didn't even know why he was being pulled over because the motherfucker never acknowledged it. If you've watched the video now, like I have several times, never acknowledged why he was being pulled over and being treated that way. Like, no warrants, no nothing. Vehicle was brand new. If you thought he stole the vehicle, you could ask for some paperwork. You got any paperwork for this vehicle? I don't see a plate on it. Oh, the plate's in the back. Oh, man, we didn't notice it. Okay. You got your license, just want to make sure everything's good. Bam, bam, bam. You go away. But they didn't do that. They came up straight up, ready to fuck him up from like the get. And it was an old motherfucker with the young motherfucker. And the young motherfucker didn't do a whole lot. He followed suit a little bit. With the old motherfucker, but he really didn't understand why the situation was going that way either. But he wasn't going to supersede his elder officer, whatever you call that motherfucker, superior, whatever. Absolutely, they were ready to kill. The older officer's insecurities got triggered at the sight of the black man, who was obviously more accomplished than him. So much for respect our troops. Oh, hell no. So that's why I was saying, are we going to support our troops or the Blue Lives Matter? Motherfuckers got to start picking sides here. Support our troops or Blue Lives Matter. Can you side with the fucking cop there? You can't say Blue Lives Matter there. You can't say Blue Lives Matter there. You got to go with the truth. And I'm not just saying because he's a black man. I mean, he was fucking brutalized there. He heard how well-spoken, how much his shit was together, and he got pissed off. He was thinking he was about to walk up on something. He already had his whole chaotic flair going. I mean, Brother Brian, he was ready for confrontation. He was ready. He wasn't coming up to have an amicable conversation. He was ready for confrontation. And let's just say shit did go left. Let's just say shit went left rightfully. It didn't go left rightfully. It went left wrongfully. Let's say shit went left rightfully. I titled this one New Platform, Same Content, because I really didn't have a title for it. I knew I was going to talk about some different shit. On this new platform, but what I talk about is pretty much the same shit. So it's going to be new platform, same content. I'm original like that. I come up with them ones quick. So say shit went all the way left, and he had to pepper spray him. He told his boy to get out the way, back out the way. Back out the way. He put the can out there, and he sprayed the brother. At that point, you sprayed. Why he keep spraying? Why that motherfucker keep spraying? He sprayed him. He sprayed, he started spraying all fucking around. Trying to blind him. I mean, when you pepper spray somebody, you kind of disable them. They get all disoriented and shit. They're not going to do much. It's fucking Raid for humans. It's fucking Raid for humans. You ingest enough of that shit, you're going to die. He's spraying it like it's fucking Drakkar in 1990. I'm like, why is he spraying him like that? This man has not posed any threat to him. Looks like we got a few viewers up on the Haps app. I'm still looking at the Haps app. 21 up on the Haps app. I don't think we got that many over here on Facebook. Once again, much respect to Sister Kim for sharing that. Oh, shit. Pimp move of the week. Pimp move of the week. I'm not going to say he's an ally, even though he's married to a black woman. I'm not going to say he's an ally. But I think the pimp move of the week goes to the redhead. I forget, is he Harry? Yeah, it's Harry. It's Harry and William, right? The one who's married to Meghan. Pimp move of the week. You know, his granddaddy died. His granddaddy died, so he has to go to the funeral. Now, they got all the money in the world. They got private jets upon private jets. And the private jet and then the helicopter and then, right? This is some crazy shit. Harry, yeah, Harry. Harry went home to go to the funeral. Pimp move of the week. This is what I call a pimp move right here. That motherfucker's a pimp. Instead of taking one of the family's private jets back home or chartering a private jet back home, he chose to fly commercial. You got private, you got commercial. Private, you do whatever you want. Commercial, once you fly commercial, what you doing? You flying with a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. So what's he got to do? Pimp move of the week. He's got to quarantine. So the whole time he's over there, he don't have to sit down with his brother or his daddy because he's got to stay away from him for 5 days. And they're like, they really want to talk to him because they're not getting along. Well, he's got to stay in one space and they got to stay in another. And they got the shit guarded. He can't have no contact with nobody for 5 days. Now, are they going to sneak out? Are they going to sneak out in the middle of the night and talk, you know, try not to get caught? Or did he do it because he didn't want to hear shit? He just coming back to pay his respects to his granddaddy? And then he gonna bounce, go get back with Meghan and the baby. I don't know. But supposedly he's quarantined for 5 days. Got to get tests of all the variants. They're going to be testing him all over the place. Because he flew in on a commercial instead of getting a private jet. Because he don't want to talk to none of them motherfuckers. He said, I want to talk to none of you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah. Quarantine. Pimp move of the week. They ain't got to deal with nobody. The queen, nobody. Ain't got to deal with nobody. Can't see nobody. Can't talk to nobody. 5 days. Good shit. Good shit. All right, man. I'm gonna stay on my shit, man. You know, I can't be in here just wasting people's times and shit. Yeah. Um, for the Haps family, y'all gotta understand. I deal in white supremacy every day, all day. So when I had to slide up under a heading, so I came for politics, news, or whatever. I wish they had just had like a thing like real shit, because then I would have just checked that box. But what it is news and politics. So news and politics, there's a lot of white supremacy. So I'm going to talk about that a lot. I'm going to talk about that right now. So unfortunate that we have so much white supremacy out here. And I noticed that some of the Habs family is in other countries. See, I don't know if white supremacy really is as high in your territories. If I get some international viewers or international listeners, I don't know if you're looking at me. I don't give you much to look at, but you can hear me wherever you are in the world. You know, if there's white supremacy there or not, because there's white supremacy everywhere. Oh yeah, he's definitely Diana. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. He's like, fuck y'all. I'll go sell used cars. I mean, he's got bread. They're making it seem like he ain't got bread. They're not cutting him off like that. They can't leave him out here without no resources and shit. Then he'll start doing all kind of shit, and he'll be taking companies down, doing all kind of embezzling. They can't have that on their record. Can't have Prince Harry out here swindling and shit, Ponzi scheming and shit. Because he'll get investors. He'll get money. He's Prince Harry. So, yeah. But the white supremacy shit that I saw, crazy shit. I don't watch a lot of network TV, and when I do watch network TV, it's usually on DVR, so I fast forward through the commercials. So I don't see a lot of the shit that they put on the commercials anymore. I don't pay attention to that shit. I don't even pay attention to Super Bowl commercials. That's how not interested I am in commercials. So I'm sitting there today, just kind of zoning out, tired as fuck. And The Real is on. I don't watch the shit. It's just Channel 2 was on. I was watching the news this morning. And they're interviewing, I don't know, a female guru. She's good at all the shit. Like, she's like a female Derek Jackson. I wonder if she got a side piece too. Drag her husband on camera. Anyways, it ain't time to talk about Derek today. We'll talk about his bitch ass another day. But anyway, at the end of the segment, Lonnie Love, I see what up, homeboy, Facebook. It just says Facebook user. I don't have you logged in. I see you, Kiwa, in the building. Please believe me. At the end of the segment, Lonnie Love snuck in that she's single now. Now, remember, Lonnie Love had that zaddy? She was all about this zaddy. Like, looked like about a mid-50s, maybe early 60s zaddy. And he had 2 kids. And I was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Lonnie up here taking care of some white woman's kids because the kids weren't mixed. He hadn't had him a black one before. If he had, he hadn't procreated with. But he had Lonnie and he had them 2 kids. And I was like, I wonder if they call Lonnie Mama or Mammy or something. I wonder what they call her. Brother Chris, subscribe to the Habs app. Appreciate you in here. So yeah, man. So Lonnie, at the end of the segment, she was like, yep, and I'm going to work on staying single. I'm like, Lonnie Love is single? She not with Zaddy no more? Lonnie not with Zaddy no more? How come she not with Zaddy no more? Did the kids tell Zaddy, we don't like Lonnie? She eat up all the chicken. Why is Lonnie not with the Zaddy no more? She was all about the Zaddy. She was all about the Zaddy. I don't know who that shut up is from. I ain't got that many people in here, so all y'all Facebook users. She did. She did. You remember that? Now she was about that food. That's Frida's crazy ass. She was about that fool, boy. She was riding for Zaddy. I'm like, Lonnie? So, she said she was single today. Probably not going to make waves. You know, most motherfuckers probably didn't hear it. I hear TV, see TV differently than a lot of people do. I watch movies differently. I don't be just listening to just what's being said. I be watching behind the scenes and all kinds of shit. I see all kind of imperfections and stuff. Have family, that's me. The people that be fucking with me know me. They know I'm a abstract like that. Oh, that's from Kim. Y'all gotta get in on the app so I know your name. I only see a couple people's names. Y'all gotta subscribe to the Haps app. Get the Haps app. I feel I'm up here selling shit. Oh, you know what? We need to be talking about this Bitcoin too. I got some things for y'all on the Bitcoin side. We need to be talking about that. It's time. It's time. And we love you for it. We love you for it. When you come in full-throated like that, we know. We know. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about the Bitcoin space. And you gotta understand, man, where we are right now. I mean, things are changing. You know, you gotta be willing to change. And, you know, I mean, $200-300 and shit, you throw that away. But we talking about $200-300 and, you know, you can start your own business and it's Bitcoin shit, and you can start making some money with it. It's a good time. Y'all got them stimmies. Put $200 to the side. I'll show you how to make that shit bubble. So yeah, man. I do appreciate everybody that's been on here today. Oh, so that was the one thing with Lottie Love, the Zad. But here's the other thing, and I'm gonna close out after this because I done kept y'all long enough. How long we been on here? So I've been on here about 38 minutes. Okay. So the Haps app is an app where people can support the content monetarily. I don't know how. I'm up here on some shit and don't even know how to get paid. Oh, most definitely. We will definitely be on it. I want it because I got video that I can put up while we're on when I'm on the PC. Can't do it from the mobile. Yeah. We can't do it on the mobile. We can do it on the PC. We can watch the video, we can set it up, watch the video, and if there's questions on the video, I'll have people into the video that will be able to articulate what we just watched. It's a great space. It's a great space. So here's the thing. Here's the last thing that I want to talk about. This other white supremacist thing. I don't watch these commercials. You know, I started with the real because that was what it led into. Commercial was on the real. 2 commercials. Some of y'all might have seen the commercials. Let's get it. Let's get it. So here's the thing. I'm watching the TV. I don't normally watch this shit. So watching commercials is new to me. So they had a commercial where the kids was in basic training. Army, Navy, I don't know which uniform it was. But the kids were in basic training. And the drill sergeant was black. And one of the privates was black. Then they had a woman, and then they had, I don't know, do the women stay in the same barracks? Because she was right there in the same barracks as them. It's really weird. I thought that was weird, but I didn't know if the female and male soldiers stayed together or not. The drill sergeant walks in, and he's like, "Great morning," something like that. only two people that have a line in this commercial are the black people. Why do you think that is? Why do you think the only two people in the commercial that have lines are black people? I mean, besides being the most talented motherfuckers in the world, the obvious shit. Why do you think? See, the drill sergeant being black, not saying it doesn't happen, but it doesn't happen a lot. But he's the star of this commercial. Okay. And then the private, he's black. There's black kids in the military. He's going to be the one that's going to be interacting with the drill sergeant. Okay. Drill sergeant walks in. It's a great morning. He's like, and then the black private goes, why is he so happy? Now, before somebody else can actually answer the question, the little Cheerios bumblebee pops up. So nobody else gets a line in this commercial. It's just the drill sergeant who's black and the black private. And the honeybee Cheerios commercial. So it's a Honey Nut Cheerios commercial. And he starts spitting at the black private why the drill sergeant's so happy. He said he just found out he can eat Honey Nut Cheerios and it'll lower his cholesterol level. Lower his cholesterol level. So we winning? If we can eat Cheerios and lower our cholesterol level, that's how black people are winning out here? You got the black drill sergeant, he got high cholesterol. Then you got the young private, he's in the military because he needs to help his family eat because they have no generational wealth because of systemic racism in America. He didn't just join the military because he thought that was the way to go and he's wealthy. No. Nobody financially fit just joins the military. You do that shit out of necessity for some reason or another. Fuck out of here. So the next commercial, it shows a white man, his wife, and they're at the farmer's market. And the people selling the fruit, you know, looks like the guy's possibly like a Latino, okay? White man. He's a white Latino, looks like. And they get a big box of food at the farmer's market. So you figure, you know, it's farmer's market getting a box of food, you know, okay? And a drill sergeant, private, okay? It wasn't pimping and hoeing and doing drugs and whatever. Some positive shit. He was in the military. This motherfucker's at the farmer's market, gets a box of food, they put it in the vehicle and they ride out, thinking they're going to ride back to the cut. Got fresh vegetables, they can make some shit now. These motherfuckers start riding out countryside, lake. They got lakeside property and shit. Tire swings, you swing off into the water. They own land. They just bringing some food. You know, they living beautifully. And this commercial was about a motherfucker who had like psoriasis or some shit. It wasn't like, you know, I mean, he had a health condition too. Not like high cholesterol, but he had psoriasis on his arm. And it was some fucking cream you put on his arm. But he wanted to show how they lived with his psoriasis. I didn't really fucking get it. Like, why do we need to see all of this abundant living? All this generational wealth. This ain't no first generation shit. You don't get to be lakeside first generation. This is some generational wealth. Whereas the drill sergeant with high cholesterol will probably die within the next 3 years. And that private, him and the drill sergeant are going to form a relationship he's going to want to be military for life. Sergeant's going to die. He's going to take over that type of role. Yeah, he'll live in the military and yeah, weird shit. I made all that up. It's just a fucking Cheerios commercial, so I don't know what's really going to happen there. But I'm telling you, to see the way they portrayed black people and the way they portrayed white people back to back. If I'm a motherfucker who just got here and I'm just watching TV and shit, and I look at this commercial, this is the way I view black people, and then this is the way I'm going to view white people. Why would you want to live like that? Why would you want to have high cholesterol? But then why wouldn't you want to have lakeside property with tire swings? So you want to live like them. I'm telling you, man. They set this shit up so beautifully. They be setting this shit up so sweet out here. Be making you think that you're doing one thing and you really doing something else. It's crazy. I mean, I'm looking at these TV commercials. I'm like, what? And then I'm seeing more and more commercials that are fitting the way they really pit black people. They put us in commercials that we always eating something, buying something. It says I'm getting comments, but I don't know where the comments be at. Okay. Yes. It's totally socially engineering people, man. And you have to watch what you let your mind have. If you watch what you let your mind have, you won't be believing all that dumb shit. It's like, I was really skeptical about Jay-Z and Beyonce and DMX and his masters. They didn't do that shit. I don't know why that rumor even got started. Jay-Z and Beyonce did not buy DMX's masters and give them to his kids. Why people start these lies? Lies. I mean, it would have been a good gesture. It would have been a good gesture. But they didn't do that shit. Why lie on them and say they did? Dumbasses. I mean, my thing is, they got the money. They're billionaires. They got the money. But having his masters, would that produce enough money to take care of all his kids? I mean, I don't know exactly how many they got. I guess they said that number was inaccurate. He really doesn't have 15. Right. The lies just done started. Have they had a funeral yet? They ain't had a funeral yet. They ain't even had the funeral yet. I ain't gonna start lying. Like, fuck, man. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. He said Michael Jackson was a target. Why do they keep dropping my comments off? Are they showing up on Facebook? I don't want to hide no comments, man. I think people are actually commenting in the Hap space, which is beautiful. I was thinking it was coming through Facebook, and I'm not looking at YouTube. Does YouTube have a live chat room? I wouldn't know. I've only got one person watching over there, so that doesn't really matter. I don't think I have a live chat room over there. If I do, they're not saying anything. Oh, Frida's over there too. He's everywhere. So we need black media. I'll be talking about that a lot too. Habs family. We talk about black media. We definitely, our perspective is our narrative. Because we can't let people speak our narrative. If that's our narrative, we're just some high cholesterol having motherfuckers who need to be in the military. I don't know why. Show what? Show. Is it this way? Oh no. It is that way. I don't know. It's like, oh, so I can't leave a comment. Okay. Got you. Um, yeah, we gotta have positive black media. We just don't need motherfuckers just out here talking. We gotta have positive black media. The type of black media that can stand up to what is considered mainstream media. And we could do it. We could do it. But we got too many motherfuckers who want to do that I'm the man shit. And that doesn't work that way. You'll eat as long as you know your space. Everybody's not talent. Everybody's not a behind the scenes motherfucker. Everybody's not radio. Everybody's not TV. Everybody's not online media content creator, whatever. Everybody's not that. If we create the media, why aren't we owning the media? That makes no sense to me. Why don't we have the desire to want to own the media? Why do we just want to be performers? Why? Why do we just want to be performers out here, man? Looks like 53 minutes. All right. Once again, I have a YouTube channel. It's called The Black Watch. Please check that out. And find me on IG at Real to Real Media. Kiefer Brutherland, KIEFERBRUTHALAND. We move around. Have family. I appreciate you. Like I said, I appreciate those messages, those kind words of encouragement to me to get my ass out in these Hap streets. And I'll start figuring out the platform a little bit better so I can talk it up a little bit more. I like to have product knowledge. Just like when we talk about the Bitcoin space, we'll talk more. I want to have people on there to have that knowledge. You know, not just motherfuckers who think they know. I'm have people that know they know. Thanks, Free. I appreciate you. I know that's you. You say and subscribe. Appreciate you. So yeah, we'll see how this turns out, and we'll go from there. And so yeah, and I've been watching content on here as well, seeing the quality of individuals that are doing their thing. So you know, I like some Haps content already, and I've got these coins. I gotta drop the coins into to my fellow Haps families podcast. You know, it's how we are compensated. So yeah, let's get it. And see how this turns out. Appreciate you, Free. Appreciate you, Kimberly. Anybody else that checked in? Brother Brian, Key Will. I think that's all I saw. Sue. Yeah, that was it. And some folks that I don't know, and I don't know how many views. I don't know when it shows how many views you have, but maybe it'll show after I got a back studio or something so I can see where I'm at so I can grow. The mission is to grow independently, not dependently. One love.